Hey boys, we're back today with some more Immortal Shell lore. Considering that the game releases in about 2 weeks, which is August 18th, I'm going to try to get out as much content as possible before the game actually fully releases and all my lore theories are destroyed. So I hope you guys enjoy. But today, we're going to be talking about Harros, Vassal, and all the lore that's associated with him in the beta. For the same as TL, to begin even speaking about Harros, we have to discuss his title and what it represents. Harros' title is the Vassal. A vassal is someone who has pledged allegiance to a feudal lord, ruler, or monarch in one way, shape, or form. They have sworn fealty to him, such as a knight, someone who serves. The first piece of lore associated with Harros reads,
Shunned by the devout, their allegiances lie to those who offer tar or spirits. They entertain themselves with drunken antics or violent cruelties. They know better than to attack us. But they followed us at a distance, hoping for scraps.
Within this piece of lore, Harros discusses the brigands that follow them. Brigands are basically bandits. They follow them looking for scraps or hoping they can somehow take advantage of them. Harros looks down upon these bandits due to the fact that he's a vassal and has honor and purpose. He also mentions that the devout, those with faith or religious beliefs, also shun the brigands for their way of life. Moving on to the next piece of lore, it shows continuously how Harros disdains the brigands and how they look for any opportunity to gain an advantage or somehow take from others.
They were a pathetic lot, squandering their time to drink moonshine and fight over scraps. An offering of a bag of tar garnered me their quick attention, but I sensed betrayal in their eyes. I knocked one down, and the other told me all he knew. As I turned to walk away, one struck my armor with a rock. Were they mad? I could just as soon cut them down as take a piss. I looked into their hungry eyes and warned them as much.
The next piece of lore again reiterates Harros' disdain for the brigands, as he offers them a bag of tar in exchange for information, but he senses betrayal from them, and he attacks one of them, albeit lightly, to prove a point, as another strikes his armor with a rock. The next piece of lore elaborates on the interaction Harros has as he continues to search for information. It reads,
A madman I would come to realize was not burdened with delusions, but truth. Yet the wary ear corrupts honest words into lies. I took him for a spy and cut him down. How else could he know so much about me? He condemned himself with each utterance.
From this piece of lore, we learned that Harros killed the person he was speaking to, believing them to be a spy. How could they know so much information about him without being such? But moving on to the next piece of lore, Harros describes a creature that he encounters, one that TL has also encountered, but their perception of the creature is different, each of them having their own differing description of what the creature is. Harros' description of the creature reads,
First I heard the squeals as if from 100 mouths. Then I saw her, the revered, a writhing mass of sinew, as if all at once she was splitting apart and coalescing. Is it salvation to look upon her? Deliverance? I knelt, losing my strength. I wanted to look away, and yet she was all I wanted to see.
The most interesting thing about the lore, or this part of the lore, is that when Harros speaks of this entity, He says the revered, which means deeply respected. He describes it as some sort of monster, but he kneels before it, saying he couldn't tear his eyes away as he felt his strength lead him, which means this could have been some type of religious thing, maybe something the religious organization that TL was in had something to do with. We don't know, but it will surely be revealed in the future. But then the last piece of lore for Harros that we have in the beta, he speaks on how he witnesses the birth of a creature and describes what happens thereafter to it.
Silent, the newborn crawled from the earth's viscera, a gaunt, sallow-skinned creature, not entirely inhuman. Its hands grasped uselessly at her deflated form. Her limbs writhed and coiled around it. Perhaps an embrace.
The way Harros describes this creature, it makes me think that it's actually the foundling that you play as and use to possess the mortal shells. It could kind of be described as he described it within the piece of lore, but there's still tons of information we don't know. But I'll be getting back to you guys when the full game releases and we'll have, full lore videos, and hopefully we can figure out what the hell is going on. But like, sub, share. I'll probably have 1 or 2 more videos for you guys before Mortal Shell drops on August 18th. And I'll see you guys next time. Hope you enjoyed.